Hey guys. So I just wanted to go over some general announcements before we start talking about today's workout. Not sure if you got the email, but Sam sent out the new schedule for July. It's subject to change depending on how class attendance is, but we have a lot more classes and all of the classes are at Metcon. They're all levels except for the running. But yeah, you guys should check that out. We are now only doing one Zoom class a day. So Zoom is going to be Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and then on Saturday at 9 a.m. There isn't going to be a Zoom class on Sunday. And then Fridays are the only days that we don't have classes in the park. But yeah, if you got that email, just look at the schedule and make sure that you guys make a reservation. Classes will be rain or shine unless it's absolutely pouring. So just keep that in mind and try to be consistent with your reservations and show up. Otherwise, people won't get to go. Yeah, anyway, have a look at that email. That's all I really have to say about that. And for today's workout, we are doing Lieutenant Brad Clark. For time, 95 double unders or 95 penguin jumps, then 6 rounds, 10 clean and jerks, and you're alternating arms every round. So 10 clean and jerks on the left, first round, 10 clean and jerks on the right, the second round. After that, 11 burpees, and then 18 weighted lunges. The weighted lunges are alternating. And then you're going to finish off with 95 double unders. I'm thinking this is like a 25-ish minute workout, depending on the weight, but shouldn't be too bad. So all you're going to need for this workout is a weighted object and a jump rope if you have that. We are going to be doing some weighted stuff in the warm-up today, so I would grab that object now. All right, guys, so just grab the equipment that you need. We're going to get started with our warm-up in just a second. All right, guys, we're going to start the warm-up nice and simple. You're all just going to give me 5 burpees, 5 burpees. After your 5 burpees, we're going to go with some bear crawl steps. So hips nice and high. Try and get them over your shoulders. Keep the arms locked out. You're going to take 10 steps forward and then 10 steps backward. Ten forward, 10 backward. After your 10 and 10, you guys are going to do 10 alternating lunges. So just regular knee to the ground. You can do forward lunges or reverse lunges. 10 alternating reps. And then after your 10 alternating lunges, you're going to go through that 2 more times. So 5 burpees, 10 bear crawl steps forward and back, and 10 alternating lunges.
Hey, Ursula, we lost you. What are we doing now?
Did you guys finish the 2 rounds?
Okay, second round. Gotcha.
Yep. 2 rounds of the 5 burpees, 10 bear crawl steps, and 10 alternating lunges. All right, guys, after your second round, you're going to find some space on the floor. You're going to lie down, chest facing the floor, arms extended out to your sides. From here, you're going to go right hand into your chest, right foot up and across to your left hand. You're going to rotate up towards the ceiling. You're going to come back to start. Then you're going to go left hand in, left hand across to the, left foot across to the right hand. Rotate and look at the ceiling. You guys are going to alternate for 12 reps. So 12 scorpion kicks once you're done with the 2-round warm-up. All right, guys, when you're done with that, let's grab the weighted objects. We're going to use that for some RDLs. You're going to hold the object with both hands and start at the hip. From here, you're going to shift your weight to one side. I'm going to start with the left side. Keeping your back as flat as possible. You're going to go as far down as you can. On that left side, stand up, light tap on the ground. Again, as far down on that left side as you can. Stand up. You're going to do 10 on the left leg, 10 on the right leg, and then you're going to do 10 RDLs with both legs. Try to keep your knees as straight as possible so you get a stretch in the glutes and hamstrings. Keep that chin tucked, just like a regular deadlift, eyes on the floor. All right, guys, after your RDLs, we're going to get into some planking arm extensions. You guys are going to get into a plank. I would have your feet straddled just outside your shoulders for this. From here, you're going to shift your weight to one side, extend the opposite arm overhead as high as you can, shift your weight to the other side, extend as high as you can. And the goal here is not just to plop on the ground, try to control the arm movement up and down. You're going to do 14 alternating reps. So one rep is just one arm extension per side. Keep the hips low, just like in a regular plank. Try to extend as straight overhead as possible. All right, guys, after extensions, we're going to come back to that weighted object. We're going to go with a glute bridge variation. These are going to be some seated glute bridges. So I'm going to start on the ground with my toes tucked under so that the bottoms of my toes are touching the floor. I'm going to sit on my glutes and I'm going to have my knees in line with my shoulders, so just outside the hips. From here, I'm either going to hold my object just on top of my shoulders like this, or I can have it to one side. It doesn't really matter, but however you hold it, the goal here is just to keep your back as straight as possible and just set the hips forward so that you're kind of coming up into the top of a glute bridge, but from this seated position instead of on the floor. So you're going to come into your glute bridge, pause at the top for the count of 2, and then come back down. You guys are going to do that for 15 reps. So again, extend the hips, 1, 2, back down, 15 of those. Don't forget that 2 count pause at the top, really squeeze the glutes. All right, guys, and after that, we're going to finish off the warm-up with some squatting inchworm bootstrappers. You guys are going to start by setting your feet in your squat stance, so feet just outside the shoulders. You're going to come down into the bottom of your squat. You're going to grab your toes, right hand comes up, left hand comes up. You're going to walk out into a plank, do a push-up, keeping your knees low. You're going to walk back in, and then you're just going to extend the knees. So again, I'm going with 1 rotation up, 1 rotation up, walk out into a push-up, do my push-up, walk back in and extend the knees. Let's do that for 7 reps. All right, guys, when you're done with that, let's grab the things that you need for the workout. So again, that's going to be your objects that hopefully you used as a warm-up, and then a jump rope if you have that. So we're going to go over the clean and jerks first. So these are going to be alternating arms. Just as a reminder, there's two ways you can do your clean and jerks. You can either do it kind of like a kettlebell swing, where you start in the center and then go overhead, or you can start at the side, outside your feet, and then go overhead like that. I'm going to leave it up to you to decide how you want to do that for this workout, but we're going to start by breaking down the movement a little bit more first. So however you choose to do your clean and jerk, let's just do 5 deadlifts with the right arm, and then 5 deadlifts with the left arm. Again, these can be either inside or outside your feet, depending on how you like to do your clean and jerk. So 5 and 5. Just like with the RDL, keep that back flat. Remember, you can have a little bit more of a knee bend in the regular deadlift. All right, guys, after your deadlift, we're going to bring that object to the shoulders. You're going to hold it with both hands, and this time you're just going to give me 10 strict presses, holding the object with both hands. Make sure to get those elbows in line with your ears at the top. And then we're going to move on to our high pulls. So again, I'm going to start in that deadlift position that I was doing before. From here, I'm going to keep the arm nice and close to my body, and I'm going to drive up with the elbow and start to rotate a little bit. Let's go with 5 high pulls with the right arm, and then 5 with the left. All right, guys, after 5 and 5, this time we're going to bring the dumbbell to the shoulder on one side. From here, we're going to go with some push presses. So feet a little narrower this time, light knee bend, and at the top, walk out those legs and that elbow. Light knee bend on the way down. So you can go into the next rep. Let's go with 5 push presses on the right side and then 5 on the left. Remember, guys, push press for now, not push jerk yet. All right, and then from there, we're going to move on to the full clean. So again, we're starting in that same deadlift stance. From here, you're going to go up to that high pull position and then turn under that dumbbell. So again, starting at the floor, pulling to the high pull, getting under the dumbbell, and then I'm standing up before I go back down. So let's go with 3 cleans on the right and then 3 on the left. All right, now we're gonna bring the dumbbell back to the shoulder. This time we're gonna go with a push jerk instead of a push press. So same slight bend in the knee, except this time you're gonna dip and bend the knees as you're coming down under that dumbbell. So short and fast dip, drop under the dumbbell, stand up, bring it back to your shoulder. Let's go with 3 push jerks on the right side and then 3 on the left. All right, guys, and then after 3 and 3, we're just gonna go through the full movement. So we're gonna go into our push jerk straight from our clean. So you're gonna do 3 clean and jerks on the right side and then 3 on the left side. So you're just putting the clean and the jerk together, 3 and 3. All right, guys, so that was a clean and jerk. We're gonna take a break from the dumbbell for a second and go over the next movement, which is the burpee. So again, it's the same thing as we did in the warm-up. You guys are just gonna give me 3 burpees, just 3 burpees. All right, and the next movement we're gonna go over is the weighted lunge. So you're gonna be using the same weight for the weighted lunge as you were for the clean and jerk. So for the weighted lunge, you can hold the dumbbell at your side, which I don't necessarily recommend, or you can have it rest on your shoulder like this, which I think is a little bit easier. For the lunges, you can either go with forward lunges, you can go with walking lunges, or you can go with reverse lunges. So those are going to be your options for the workout. Right now, let's just do 4 alternating body weight lunges, however you want to do your lunges. And after you've done your 4 alternating lunges, you're going to grab that weight, either hold it at the side or bring it to your shoulder. And this time you're going to give me 8 alternating lunges with your weight. All right, and then the last movement we need to go over for this workout is the double unders. So if you guys have double unders, you're gonna be doing double unders. If you have a jump rope, but you don't have double unders, I'd rather have you just do single unders. If you don't have either of those things, you have 2 options. So you can either do the hops that we normally do, where you jump and tap twice at your sides like you would for a double under, or you can find an imaginary line on the floor and just do hops like that. So however you plan on doing the jumping portion of this workout, let's either get 10 single unders followed by 10 double unders, or 20 of the lateral or bunny hop. So either 10 and 10. Huh?
How many single unders?
For the workout, if you're doing single unders, I would just go with 190 single unders.
And then how many 95 bunny hops?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you. I think that the bunny hops would be a little bit easier, but if you haven't been jumping in a while, I would also recommend maybe doing 50 double unders if 95 is a bit of an overshoot.
Sorry, is a bunny hop like a penguin jump?
Yeah.
No, it's just
pretty
it's
much.
left and right.
Oh, so that's the lateral thing.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Sorry, I know we call them like a million different things. All right, I'm gonna go over the workout one more time, answer any questions, and then we'll get started. So again, Lieutenant Brad Clark for time, 95 double unders. Then you're going into 6 rounds of 10 clean and jerks. You're alternating with clean and jerks every round. After that, 11 burpees, and then 18 alternating weighted lunges. After you finish those 6 rounds, you're doing 95 double unders again. So just to be clear, the 95 double unders are not part of the 6 rounds. That's your cash in and your cash out. 95 double unders should take 2-ish minutes. If you're pushing 3 minutes, I would definitely scale to either the bunny hops or single unders. 6 rounds, I would say about 3 minutes a round is pretty reasonable. So 6 times 3 is 18. You have your 2 minutes each for the double unders. So this workout should take about 22 to 25-ish minutes. And I will be calling out the time, as usual, about every 5 minutes. Any questions, guys? All right, if not, find some space. Remember, we are starting with the double unders. Keep track of your rounds. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, guys, after your 95 double unders, you're moving on to 6 rounds of 10 clean and jerks, alternating arms each round, 11 burpees, and then 18 alternating lunges.
Do the clean and jerks have to touch the ground every time?
Yes, they're clean and jerks, not hang clean and jerks, so they should start from the floor. All right, guys, 5 minutes in. Hopefully you've gotten at least one round of the workout done. All right, guys, 10 minutes in. Fifteen minutes in. All right, nice job, Mike. 17 minutes and 52 seconds. All right, nice job. 19:24.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When you guys are done, you're just going to cool down with some nice and simple iron crosses. You're going to lie down on the ground, feet together, arms out. You're going to go right foot up, right foot across, look behind you. Then you're going to go left foot up, left foot across, look behind you. You guys are going to do that for 12 reps. All right, guys, pretty much all I have for you today. Thanks for taking class. I have to go now to let 10 a.m. in, but hopefully I will see you guys at 7 a.m. on Monday.
I'll see you on Monday, Ursula. Bye, Addie.
See ya.
Thank you.
You're welcome.